Hello, YouTube. Welcome. This is another upload in relation to I gambled on a Golden Age comic. Did I win? I don't know. Let's find out. Now, if you don't know, I used to do a lot of these uploads in relation to taking a gamble based on pictures of Golden Age books, or for that matter, any comic book. Now, this book is a Golden Age book, and I purchased it from my comic shop. And in fact, I made an offer, and the offer was accepted. And the reason why I'm gambling on this book is there are major defects that were depicted, and my comic shop listed this book as a 0.5, even though it is complete. Before we get going, I want to say I hope everyone enjoyed their Thanksgiving yesterday. When I'm uploading this, it's going to be Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, 2024. I hope, again, everyone enjoyed their time eating turkey, if you eat that sort of thing, and spending time with the family. So, let's take a look and let's see what's inside. I really like my comic shop. They're one of my go-to places where I buy books. They're awesome in sending books after you win. The transactions are effortless. It's really a good place, in my opinion, to buy books for a great price. So why is this a gamble? This is a gamble because there are either sections that the book has significant tape pull throughout, or it is the remnants of a book that was on top of it when it got wet at some time. So that's the big gamble. Also, guys, if you enjoy this upload, I recently made a playlist for all my gambling on comics. Did I win big or did I strike out? Here's the playlist. Go back and check out all the fun adventures of Jerry the Jitterbug in relation to me gambling for comics. I love gambling. I'm a gambler. I like to go to casinos. I like blackjack. So enough gibbering, Jerry the Jitterbug. What is the book? What are we looking at? Again, there's tape. That's my one complaint on my comic shop. But I get rid of these Mylars or this plastic. I don't like it. I don't like putting the books in. I think it can damage the books. I'm just a regular polybag guy, as I say all the time. So the book is America's Greatest Comics #2. This is a rare book. And again, me saying rare, it's an old book. You don't see these books come up too often. And this is from I'm going to say 1940. So obviously there's some water damage on this book, as you can see. So let's see. Yes, February, cover date May 1942. It's a square-bound book, as you can see. And obviously, there was some water damage on the book. So I gambled. And what is the gamble, you may be asking? Jerry, what is your big gamble that you did? The big gamble when I saw this book in the back cover were these areas here. And I said to myself, are these, in fact, water damage issues that someone pulled the graphics off of the book? Or is this a book that was placed on the cover, got wet, and this is from another book being pulled off the page? So I'm looking at it close, and unfortunately, I struck out with this gamble because I can tell right now the back areas that are missing are in fact pieces of the cover that are missing being pulled off. So we struck out in the back, unfortunately. And it is unfortunate that I was wrong. I struck out. But let's see if the same is true in the front. And you know what? I have to look a little closer. And I may be wrong, because right now, this is definitely a piece that was pulled. But then right here, it may be a piece of the cover or a piece of another book was placed on here, and I may be able to get this off. I think this area right here, all the way on Captain Marvel's chest, this is another book, because I can see a piece of a cover right here. Let's take a look a little bit closer. As you can see, this little section right here is a piece of another book. And then this area right here, and I hope the camera's picking it up, I can see the red of Captain Marvel's suit coming through. So I'll be able to remove, I believe, this whole area, which is covering Captain Marvel's torso. So we will be able to improve this significantly. And the way I'll remove this is I will introduce moisture and slowly lift it up and scrape it away. And that will be another project in the future. In relation to the front cover, let's take a look, because really the only damage, other than having some moisture damage that we're going to be able to clean, is this area right here. And we also have this area down here as well. I can feel already that this is a part of the cover that was pulled off. But I'm interested in this area right here. This is the money spot, because if I can remove this area, the book will definitely present a lot better. Let's look a little closer. Okay, guys, we're looking a little closer now right here. And it's not just that you can like scrape it away or do it quickly. You have to be a little finesseful. And right here, I'm just using my tool, and I can say that this whole area here is paper from another book. So although we struck out in portions in the back, I didn't get blackjack and the dealer busted me. This will be able to remove this whole area. I'm pretty confident, because I'm scraping little pieces away just with my plastic tool. See how that chipped off? So yes, this was a good gamble, because we will be able to clean this up and make this book definitely a lot better looking. Okay? So, let me know what you think, guys. Oh, and by the way, how much did I gamble? Because that's a very important aspect of what we're doing here. I paid for this book $100. It's complete, $100 all in with shipping, taxes, fees, etc. And I'm actually very happy that the cover is detached, because now I can really go through this book, and I really can go through the cover, and this is going to be an awesome conservation project. Now, just because we're working on books, or just because books are in bad condition, doesn't mean you have to really go with leaf casting and conservation all the time. But this book is a book that I would say, and I would opt out that 100%, this is a book that we're going to do a full conservation on. because we're going to have to clean this cover. We're going to have to leaf cast the pieces that are missing. I'm going to use some Tengojo or Tengujo if you're more sophisticated. And we're going to use some Tengujo to rest this spine down. And we are going to soak this cover. We're going to get a lot of these imperfections out. And then by soaking it, I'll be able to remove, hopefully, all the areas that I can that have another cover on top of it or another piece of paper. And we will make this book a lot better. We'll make it a lot better to look at, to read, and it's going to be a fun project. So I appreciate your support. Oh, and by the way, there's a copy right now on eBay, right here, a 0.5, America's Greatest Comics #2. They're asking $7.99.99. The seller had to throw that 0.99 in. So they are asking almost $800. But as we all know, sellers could ask whatever they want, and just because you ask, it doesn't mean you're going to get it. So that's it, guys. Appreciate your support. Go check out the other I Gambled series or uploads that I did. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm effing crazy spending $100 for this Golden Age gem? Minuteman, Spy Smasher, Bullet Man, Mr. Scarlet, and the best, Captain Marvel. This is a Mac Rayboy cover, guys. So this is a very expensive book, and Mac Rayboy is one of the best. He's one of my favorite artists. So let me know. I probably spoke a little too much, a little babbling after all that turkey I had. I appreciate your support. Sub, share, like, do all those things. And again, my 4,000 subscriber giveaway, I didn't forget about you guys. I'm collecting books. We're going to do it because we're coming up to 5,000 subscribers already. So we'll do that shortly. Stay tuned.